How you doing? My name's Joe Hoy. I do impressions. Actually, I just do one. See if you can guess. Hold on a second. Well, then I got no respect at all, I mean, nothing goes right. I'll tell you, you know what class is? You know what real class is? When you step out of the shower to take a leak, That's class. I'll tell you, nothing goes right. I had no childhood. My childhood sucked, My bathtub toys were a toaster and a radio. Nothing went right. I asked my old man if I could go ice skating. He told me to wait till spring. And one day I got kidnapped. They sent my dad a piece of my finger. He wrote back, "I need more proof." And one day my dying uncle's last wish was for me to sit in his lap. He was in the electric chair. Nothing goes right. Even in high school I got no respect. I was most likely to masturbate. That's a rough crowd here. Hold on a second, I'm all wrapped up here. Nothing goes right, I remember one time when I was a little kid, I took my first steps. My father tripped me. I asked my old man one day, I said, "Dad, can I go to the zoo?" He said, "If they want you, they'll come and get you." So, nothing goes right at all, And I thought I got kids of my own too, they're driving me nuts too. I told my son about the birds and the bees. He told me about my wife and the butcher. I said, "Son, you're going to straighten up. You're going to have kids of your own someday." He said, "Yeah, Dad, so will you." And there's always something with my kids. My daughter, she's giving me no respect at all, She flunked her driver's test 3 times. She could get used to the front seat. In her yearbook picture, her picture was horizontal. In high school, she was voted most likely to conceive, It's rough. Her idea of safe sex is locking all the car doors. And I got to lose some weight too. I'll tell you, I got a shoe shine the other day. I had to take the guy's word for it, It's rough. Every time I go to McDonald's, when I leave, the sign changes. And I was doing push-ups in the nude the other day. I didn't see the mouse trap. You like that one, huh? I'll tell you, my wife, she's driving me nuts too. I called her up the other night. I said, "Hey, honey, I was thinking about the last time we had sex. I got excited." She said, "Who is this?" And I told her the other day, I says, "I think we need a home improvement loan." She gave me $1,000 to move out. There's always something with her, The other day I told her men are like a fine wine, they get better with age. She locked me in the cellar. There's always something with her. The other day I wanted to get romantic, so I took her to a drive-in movie. I spent all night trying to figure out what car she was in. There's always something with my wife, and we got an on and off relationship. Every time I get on, she tells me to get off. Nothing goes right, She likes to talk to me while she makes up. The other day she called me from the Holiday Inn. She wants to make love in the back seat. She wants me to drive. There's always something with her, She can't cook either. She made chocolate mousse the other day. I got an antler caught in my throat. She tried cooking with a pressure cooker. We ate off the ceiling. There's nothing goes right, We got the only dog that begs for Alka-Seltzer. In our house, we pray after we eat, There's always something. I don't know about you. I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark, One night she made French toast that had bones in it. In our house, the roaches are anorexic. Nothing goes right. My doctor, he's driving me nuts too, I called the other day and said, "Hey, Doc, every morning I wake up, I look in the mirror, I throw up. What's wrong with me?" He says, "I don't know, but your eyesight's perfect." And my psychiatrist, he told me I'm going crazy. I said, "Doc, I want a second opinion." He says, "All right, you're ugly too." One day I went and saw my doctor. I said, "Doc, I got diarrhea. What do I do?" He told me to get off his rug. And my doctor's weird too. The other day he put his hand on my knee, he told me to cough, and he hit me in the balls with a hammer. And I got a proctologist, he used to be a photographer. The other day he told me to bend over and say cheese. I'll tell you, today was rough. I got out of bed, I put on my shirt, the button fell off, Picked up my briefcase, the handle fell off. Now I'm afraid to go to the bathroom. Last week was rough. I went out and played some golf. I had a bad day out there. The only 2 good balls I hit all day when I stepped on that rake. And I got a dog. My dog's driving me nuts too. He's been watching me in the bedroom. He's learning how to beg. He's watching my wife. He's learning how to roll over and play dead, you know. My dog, he's driving me nuts. He wants me to mate him. I'm not going to mate him. Let him go through what I got to go through. You know? He keeps barking at the front door. He don't want to go out. He wants me to leave. And I got up with girls. Dude, I met one girl. She started crying. I said, "What's the matter? You're going to hit yourself in the morning?" She goes, "No, I hate myself now." I asked her, I said, "How many guys were there before me?" She said, "Not enough to make up for this." Yeah, I'm not a sexy guy either. Oh yeah, I went to a nude beach and made me park in a handicap section. I went to a sperm bank. They thought it was a holdup. I mean, nothing goes right. I donated to a sperm bank the other day. Now I'm the father of 3 puppies. I mean, nothing goes right. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll tell you, my kids are driving me nuts too. You know, I got my son a BB gun last Christmas. He got me a sweatshirt with a bullseye in the back of it. He's a mean kid too. The other day I caught him putting crazy glue in my preparation H. Speaking of preparation H, I found out the other day my gums were shrinking. I was brushing my teeth with it. Yeah, I'll tell you, man, nothing goes right, you know? Nothing. I gotta quit drinking too, you know? Every time I get drunk, I gotta do 2 things. I gotta find my car and take back the one I took. I mean, the other day I got so drunk a mosquito bit me. He flew off and smashed it into the wall. I mean, nothing goes right at all. I gotta lose some weight, though. It's getting rough, though. My doctor, he told me to run 5 miles a day for 2 weeks. I called him the other day and said, "Doc, I'm 70 miles from home." Yeah, how you doing? I like you, man. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I think that's it for me tonight. You've been a pleasure. You've been a hell of a crowd. You know, I'll tell you. I can respect it all. Thank you.